Temperatures, Chicago Shore, 72, Chicago Cape, 64, Wilmette Buoy, 69, Michigan City, 68, Michigan City Buoy, 71, South Mid Lake Buoy, 64.
You are listening to NOAA's Weather Radio, KXLAC 41, serving the north and northwest suburbs, including Woodstock, Libertyville, and Eugene. The current time is 1:14 a.m. Central Daylight Time.
The following is a beach hazard statement from the National Weather Service, which includes the following counties in Illinois: Cook and Lake. The National Weather Service in Chicago has issued a beach hazard statement, which is in effect from 1 a.m. Tuesday through late Tuesday night. Location: Northeast Illinois and Northwest Indiana beaches. Forecast wave heights: 4 to 7 feet. Strong rip currents and structural currents expected. Life-threatening waves and currents are expected at the beaches. People visiting the beaches should stay out of the water. Rip currents are powerful channels of water flowing quickly away from shore, which occur most often at low spots or breaks and sandbars. Rip currents can sweep you into deeper water. Structural currents form along piers, where longshore currents and wave action flow into the structure. Structural currents can sweep you into deeper water along the pier structure. Exposed beaches are more likely to experience the most significant wave and current impacts. Impacts at beaches with protective break walls or jetties will be subject to the orientation of structures as well as wind and wave direction. For information on swim advisories or bans at Chicago beaches, visit www.beaches.com. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for north central Illinois, northeast Illinois, and northwest Indiana. For tonight, the following weather hazards can be expected. High swim risk beginning late this evening or overnight. Now here is the hazardous weather discussion. A strong cold front will result in waves building along the Illinois and northwest Indiana beaches of much cooler conditions. And now the extended outlook for the period Tuesday through Sunday. Tuesday, high swim risk. Thursday and Friday, limited thunderstorm risk. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation will not be necessary through tonight.
At 1 o'clock a.m. in Chicago O'Hare, it was mostly cloudy. The temperature was 70 degrees. The dew point was 57, and the relative humidity was 63%. The wind was north at 5 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.09 inches and rising. Elsewhere around the region, it was 70 at Chicago's lakefront. It was clear, with a temperature of 62 at Madison, Wisconsin, 74 at Moline, and 72 at Bloomington. It was mostly cloudy, with a temperature of 66 at DuPage Airport, 68 at DeKalb, 70 at Rockford, and 65 at Burlington, Wisconsin. It was cloudy, with a temperature of 65 at Waukegan and 62 at Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Once again, at O'Hare it was 70, under mostly cloudy skies.
Here is the forecast for the Chicago metropolitan area. The rest of tonight, increasing clouds. Lows in the upper 50s outlying areas, low to mid-60s elsewhere. North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tuesday, partly cloudy. Highs in the lower 70s inland, but only in the upper 60s near the lake. North winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tuesday night, clear. Lows in the mid-50s in the suburbs, but in the upper 50s downtown. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Wednesday, sunny. Highs in the upper 70s inland, but only in the lower 70s near the lake. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour in the morning, shifting to the northeast in the afternoon. Wednesday night, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 50s in the suburbs, but in the mid-60s downtown. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour in the evening, becoming southwest after midnight. Thursday, partly cloudy. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 80s. Chance of precipitation 20%. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Lows in the lower 60s. Friday, partly cloudy in the morning, then clearing. Highs in the mid-70s inland, but only in the lower 70s near the lake. Friday night through Independence Day, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 50s in the suburbs, but in the lower 60s downtown. Highs in the mid-70s to lower 80s inland, but only in the mid-70s near the lake.
Sheboygan, Wisconsin to Bentwater, Michigan south. Rest of tonight, north winds 10 to 20 knots, increasing to 15 to 25 knots. Slight chance of showers. Waves 2 to 4 feet, building to 4 to 6 feet, occasionally to 8 feet. Tuesday, north winds 15 to 25 knots. Waves 4 to 7 feet, occasionally to 9 feet. Tuesday night, north winds 15 to 25 knots, diminishing to 5 to 10 knots. Waves 4 to 7 feet, occasionally to 9 feet, subsiding to 2 to 4 feet. Wednesday, northwest winds 5 to 10 knots, backing to southwest. Waves 1 to 3 feet. Wednesday night, south winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming southwest. Waves 1 to 2 feet. Thursday, southwest winds 10 to 20 knots. Chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Waves 1 to 3 feet. Thursday night, west winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming northwest 10 to 20 knots. Chance of showers and thunderstorms. Waves 1 to 3 feet. Friday, north winds 15 to 20 knots. Waves 1 to 3 feet, building to 3 to 5 feet, occasionally to 7 feet. Saturday, northeast winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming north. Waves 1 to 2 feet.
Here is the Nearshore marine forecast for waters within 5 nautical miles of shore on Lake Michigan for the following. Winthrop Harbor to Wilmette Harbor, Illinois. Wilmette Harbor to Northerly Island, Illinois. And Northerly Island to Calumet Harbor, Illinois. Small craft advisory in effect from 1 a.m. Tuesday through late Tuesday night. The rest of tonight, northeast winds 10 to 20 knots, increasing to north winds 15 to 25 knots. Mostly cloudy. Waves 2 to 4 feet, increasing to 3 to 6 feet, occasionally to 8 feet after midnight. Tuesday, north winds 15 to 25 knots. Mostly sunny. Waves 3 to 6 feet, occasionally to 8 feet. Tuesday night, north winds 10 to 20 knots, diminishing to 5 to 10 knots after midnight. Clear. Waves 3 to 6 feet, occasionally to 8 feet, subsiding to 2 to 4 feet after midnight. Wednesday, north winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming east in the afternoon. Sunny. Waves 1 to 3 feet. Here is the Nearshore marine forecast for waters within 5 nautical miles of shore on Lake Michigan for the following. Calumet Harbor, Illinois to Gary, Indiana. Gary to Burns Harbor and Burns Harbor to Michigan City, Indiana. Small craft advisory in effect from 1 a.m. Tuesday through late Tuesday night. The rest of tonight, northeast winds 10 to 20 knots, increasing to north winds 20 to 25 knots overnight. Mostly cloudy. Waves 2 to 4 feet, increasing to 3 to 6 feet, occasionally to 8 feet after midnight. Tuesday, north winds 20 to 25 knots. Mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming mostly sunny. Waves 4 to 7 feet, occasionally to 9 feet. Tuesday night, north winds 10 to 20 knots, diminishing to 5 to 10 knots after midnight. Clear. Waves 4 to 7 feet, occasionally to 9 feet, subsiding to 3 to 5 feet, occasionally to 7 feet after midnight. Wednesday, north winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming northeast in the afternoon. Sunny. Waves 1 to 3 feet. Lake Michigan water temperatures. Chicago shore, 72. Chicago Creek, 64. Wilmette Buoy, 69. Michigan City, 68. Michigan City Buoy, 71. South Mid Lake Buoy, 64.
You are listening to NOAA's Weather Radio, KX41, serving the north and northwest suburbs, including Woodstock, Libertyville, and Dogent. The current time is 1:22 a.m. Central Daylight Time.